Hello and welcome back to Nightingale Plays Factorio, buses, planes, trains, and automobiles. So we have got our iron depot, or our iron ore mining operation going. We have got a absolute ton of electric mining drills set up here. Everything's all merging up and balancing out and going into these 4 lanes. This was an absolutely painful build out. Mostly because I just didn't bring enough stuff. Okay, so you're gonna go home early. No, drop. So yeah, I think that means we need to do something for the next time. So I had to go back and forth a couple times, and it just got annoying. So we need to set up. First, I need to clear out some of this junk in my inventory, but we need to set up construction for the logistics zone expanders, robot charging points, mining drills, and I think that should do it. And then next time what will happen is I'll take my farl and I will fill that up with stuff and then go. That is the plan. Alright, so let's jump in the car and head on over there. All right, so let's get some production of our electric mining drills. So just because we can, we're gonna do the best possible. So we're gonna upgrade it right to Mark IIIs, and we'll do the large ones as well, so we can get the 11 by 11 mining areas. That'll be nice for some of the stuff that we need a little bit less of, but we can set up a fairly permanent mining base. So start with a level 1, iron gears and iron and circuit boards. And eventually we're going to also need the other types of circuit boards. So yeah, so let's get the circuits first. And let's see here. Think a little bit about the layout. It's going to be pretty similar to what we had going up here. So we can do steel at the top, and then iron and gear wheels. Yeah, that seems good. Okay, so somewhere down here. The fact that we have steel right here makes me want to just make use of that. In fact, do I even need to bother? I just pull it right off this line. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so there's our steel. We're going to need iron and gears, and they're going to be somewhere around below here. Alright, so you need to be iron and gears. Whoops. Go. That'll do. Perfect. Iron and gears. And right up here. Alright, so we'll do, how fast are these? Every 2 seconds, every 2 seconds. So the Mark 1 gets used for the Mark 2 as well as the large area Mark 2. So we're going to set up 2 of these. So just do 1, 2. And they can do just output right down here. You are going to need circuit boards, 3 circuit boards. So let's do that, and then we'll have circuit boards coming in here. Okay, and get our inserters here. circuit boards right over here. Very nice. That should do it for this one. Okay. All right, so next up are our Mark IIs. So Mark II needs boards, steel gear wheels. So the only thing we need to change here is the steer gear wheels. Steel gear wheels. Blah. Words. Now, thinking about it, I'm a little bit worried about how packed up I am with this once I start trying to do level 3s. That really is going to become a problem, but too late now. We'll use robots to somehow or other take care of that. Alright, so you need... putting 2 won't matter because I produce it as quickly as I take it out. Let's try this. That should be plenty fast. Alright, so you can be production regular, you can be large. What does it say? Mark II. Mark II, good. Alright, steel and gears. Yeah, actually that'll work. You guys can output there. No, that won't work at all. Think about this for a sec. There we go. Okay, and the outputs will then, okay, so let's make sure, yeah, we got everything. Outputs there. Alright, so we got 2 of one type on one line. And then after they join up, we will bring them up to this level. Next is better circuits, INVAR, brass gear. Better circuits, INVAR, brass gear. Okay, so better circuits and INVAR can come together. What is the point of this line? Oh, that's the output for this. It was empty. I was wondering a little bit. So better circuits and INVAR. So there's our circuits. INVAR is you, so let's actually get you together. So we want to bring INVAR to there. Come back. Ugh. Okay, so INVAR is the far one. And you know what? I also need brass. So maybe this actually doesn't make sense. You can have 1/2 empty for now. And you can be half this and half brass. So let's get the brass disconnected. Will that be okay there? Yeah, I think so. Alright, so we got our in-bar brass line. Anything missing a connection? Looks good. Alright, so just to make sure, everything we have except brass gear wheels should be a simple brass. Yeah. So let's do it this way. There and there. You can be this one, and you can be this one. So there and there. I wish I had something moving along the top, but that's okay. So we need to get the brass to here and the in-bar to the other one, circuits to both. So if we go up to here and bring the circuits above, that'll take care of half of it. Now we just need to get the brass and in-bar going, which we can do same way, except like that. Alright, so brass is going to need his. Oh, that's a problem. There, much better. And outputs, we'll just stuff it up here into some provider chests. Why would you do that? No, I don't want it in my inventory. The electric mining drill needs to go into this one. Wow, I have a lot. Alright, so stacks of 50. I could need a lot of these at one time. Less of these. Alright, now let's set up our requester chests to get rid of our excess junk. So we need smart long. No, you can't be there. Okay, so you need electric mining drill Mark II. Take all you can get. Red wire, red wire. And you know what? That's not right at all. The red wire is smart inserters are here and here. The red wire goes from you to you. The condition is when electric mining drill Mark II is empty. here, except your condition is electric large mining drill Mark II is 0. You need to actually start requesting those. And there we go. Are we in logistics range? Didn't think so. Slap that guy down. You should be good. Throw a charging pad in there for you as well. Alright, mining drill Mark II. Don't need them. Mark III, I'll keep that. Large Mark II. So we'll keep the Mark IIIs. There we go, it's going in the requester chests. You aren't getting... What's the problem? Invar. What happened to our Invar? What happened to Invar? And glass. There we go. Alright, set up a couple more, actually one more requester chest, and that should do it. So one of you two gets to have, and I think it's going to be this one, just in terms of the rather awkward placement. So you take all the excess Mark 1s, and then you do not get an Mark 1, that would be this one, unless the chest is empty. Perfect. Okay, so you're not producing because there's no point outputting. Okay, you are going to go onto this belt, which is quite problematic. So I have no idea if this has already caused a problem because the icons are all the same. There. Just to be safe, this should be fine. And that ought to do it. 2 Mark II. Everything's looking good. Alright, so that's that problem solved. Next up, logistics stuff is going to be a little bit more complicated. Steel plate, RoboPort antenna, RoboPort charging pad. So charging pads are steel and circuits. Antennas are steel, copper cable, electronic circuit boards. Hatch door, steel. Yeah, so it's mostly steel and copper construction and some circuits. That's actually not too bad. I am kind of curious what the Mark IIs are going to look like, though. So let's see, modular RoboPort. Mark II, we're going to add on... that's nothing too exciting. There will be aluminum, obviously, just based on the tech. Aluminum, tin to copper wire. I think we have tin coming down here. Batteries we have. Okay, so the Mark IIs aren't too bad, except the addition of the aluminum. Where was aluminum? So that is for the antenna array. Not needed for that. It's needed for the logistic zones and the actual RoboPort itself. All right, so we don't necessarily need to wait for aluminum, but would be nice to kind of get at least a couple levels figured out. So like I said, I made the mistake of making all this way too close together, which just means I'm going to have to move, like, maybe just move this middle one entirely down here later, which is unfortunate. But this one's actually not so bad. It's only got 3 things coming in. It's making all the connections that takes a while. Alright, but that's going to do it for this episode. So maybe, yeah, I haven't decided if I'm going to automate the logistics stuff yet or not. It's kind of a would be nice, but yeah, it's also kind of a pain. I want to do more interesting stuff, like get back to building my modules. I also really forgot to drop off a radar here. Did I even put guns down? That could be a problem. Biters here for sure. Maybe biters here. Probably not. So I could be at risk up there. So I probably want to run up there and just toss down some guns, especially now that I've got lots and lots of ammo. But that, like I said, that'll do it for this episode. So this has been Nightingale. If you enjoyed this, please make sure to hit the like or subscribe buttons or leave a comment below, and we will see you next time.